Okay, hey, today is my first YouTube video. I decided that I wanted to start a YouTube channel. Yeah, but today we're going to be decorating my graduation cap. This is my first time decorating cap. I haven't even watched a video on it. It's going to be a multiple day thing. I don't even have everything I need. I'm going to start with the painting. Okay, so I'm gonna come back when there's a hole in the middle of this. I just scraped where I want to have the hole out. I'm gonna circle for right now. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't want to cut too much though, because what if I end up cutting too much? What I'm going to do is I'm gonna cut like 4 lines. I could push it through and not have to make the hole bigger. You know, like just go open. I'm gonna press it through. Why are you being suspicious over there? I got it in there like this. I think I did good. I'm gonna hot glue this on hot glue section, which is just the other side of the living room. She has the stick already on. Outside of the hot glue section. Okay, we're cutting this bad boy. Let's get it done. Sure what order to put most of my stuff in, but I know I really want these corner pieces. I think we can go with that. These were really expensive. Michaels needs to calm down with their prices. No. Okay, so it broke on me. Lucky I have more than 4. So we're gonna have to be more careful. Okay, now we add this little piece to the corner. Enough. Well, stick down. You want to stick to my finger so that I can stick to the paper. I'm leaving room for the lace trim. And like everybody and their mother's gonna be like, OMG, look at Aliana's cup is way better than mine. I should have thought of that.
Why'd you pause like that?
Noise. Your thing is making noise. Michael's counting days. Let me use.
You think they're good?
He did it. Look at me go.
Oh, the juice is done? But of course, it's not supposed to be meant for drinking.
I want to put dangly thingies, so I think I should do that after this, so I could use this to like cover up any like of the problems with the dangly things. These are the only 2 that like this little these are the only that go together. So that's what we can really use. It's a matter of where we can put it. Will I have? I'm gonna cut it in half because like it's too overstimulating right now. Yes. Okay. Now we nicely place it. I just realized I did it on the wrong thing. I had it like this. I thought I was putting this over here. Now I just want to put this over here. Isn't she tea? Look at her. She's already gagging the whole class of 2000. 25. Your girl gotta get up early tomorrow, so even if I had all this stuff to continue it, I ain't got time. So we will be back. I'm getting some dangly things for my cat. Look at these ones. I'm gonna put one eye. We're back. We're here. Here are the things I got. I got this for the dangly stuff and charms to put on the corners. I was trying my best to talk as loud as I could in the Michaels, but I just can't. I'll get there one day. I also have my ruler that I brought back from school, so I'm gonna draw out like kind of where I'm gonna put the letters. Dangle like across like this. You guys see the vision? You see the vision? I'm gonna measure them out and kind of like estimate how they're gonna be. We're just gonna do a basic drape like this. Now we're just gonna get two hot gluing. Let's go to the hot glue section. Let's glue to the stick. Carrot. I bet you she has that stick. I bet you she stole the stick.
Okay. Like this.
It's not too long, right?
PM still. Which one?
I don't know what's making me so bold today. Tell me it's not too much. I think I should like shorten it.
But you said
So it's kind of long. They're a little long. We're gonna cut them. This is way better. I like the height of this. Okay, where's the tiny charm? I think I might just add it. So for the side pieces, I'm gonna put the white ones. At this moment, my sister decided she wanted to listen to TikToks at full volume, so I'm going to be talking over this part to summarize what I'm saying. But basically, the little pearl things that I was draping, I bought 2 of them and only needed 1, so I had to go return that later. And for the measurements, the smaller drapes were 4 inches, and for the longer drapes there were 6. Right here is how much of the pearl draping I had left, and I ended up hanging it on my tassel. That's it. Thank you. Now we're gonna glue the last section. She's fully there. Time to add my other flower pieces. Do what I did for the first one. So it's more dingly than the front one. Now I want to like redo the front one. Now it's time for the bad guns, the lace. This is the last thing that we'll be doing today, is adding the lace. We're gonna start with the back for the lace. We're just gonna like glue it on and kind of just like go around, you know. It's a stretchy lace. Okay. Oh no. What am I doing? I'm going crazy. Stop me. Why did I think of just adding the glue to the lace instead of the cap? Yes, exactly. It is done. Let's just cut her up. Way easier to put the glue on the lace and then put it down onto the cap rather than gluing the cap and then putting the lace on the cap. Oh my gosh. She's actually looking so pretty. That's it for today. We'll be adding more whenever I get the rest. Okay, I'm back. It's been about a week I tried to get the, printout of the words, but just didn't work out. So I think I'm just gonna draw them now. So yeah, my prom passed by, which is why my music done. I'm going back to school tomorrow, and that's like the only time I can be at like a Michael's, since the Michael's near me closed down, and that's like literally the only Michael's I know. The one by my school, which is all the way in Manhattan. So that's like the only time I really get to go to Michael's is when I'm at school. With what I'm doing now, so when I go to Michael's, I can get like everything I know I'm gonna need. I decided to cave in and to get that $12 roll of ribbon because I want a bow at the end, and I'm just not in the mood to go search for a bow. And I have some leftover of the trim, so I'm gonna add that to the bow too. So the elephant in the room, I got like my mom got like this new thingy, so yeah, that's in the background now. The word that I'm putting is graduate, if I haven't said that already. I might have to curve it because I don't want it to be very tiny. I want it to be a little bit readable. You spell it out with these. Thinking of starting the G here and kind of like curving it up and then putting a design over here. Okay, so it's really hard to see, but I dotted where each letter in graduate is gonna be. It's gonna be written out in a curve. Like, I got them spaced out the way I want them to be. I don't know if you could see it, but yeah. Okay, so I wrote it out. The G I'm struggling with all my life because I don't want to do a cursive G, more of a fancy capital G, which is like very hard to find on the internet. Like, so I have like no reference photo. I'm gonna skip it for now and do the rest. So I'm back over here in the hot glue section. Here's how it's looking. The D was crazy, but it's actually looking pretty good. It's a heat wave in NY right now. It's very hot and I don't want to turn on the AC because I already have it in my room and I refuse to turn it off in my room because once I turn it off, it's gonna get hot and it's gonna take a minute to turn it on because it's gonna take a minute for it to get like cool in there because the AC in my room is not the best. Don't want to turn on both ACs. I caved in and I turned on the AC because my dog like refused to be in a room by herself, so she doesn't want to like stay in my room. She's just chilling here with me because I'm out here. I feel really bad because it's hot out here and she's only out here because I'm out here, so I just turned it on. Y'all, I'm about to blow. The graduate part is in the front. The G was supposed to start back here and come to the front so you could see it when I turned back. I only noticed it when I was like about to pop it up and show you guys, and I was like, wait. But anyways, I guess I have to deal with that. I'll come back when the G is done, and then we're gonna put something over here. I'm about to be mad. So I'm talking about, let me do this capital G, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make the little line after the G a little long and curvy. I'm gonna just improvise because I couldn't find the like G I was looking for. Tell me why it turned out to just look like a lowercase G. I'm so stupid. Okay, basically when I was searching for a G reference online, I could not find the G I was looking for, only a cursive G and a cursive lowercase g, but I didn't want to do a cursive capital G because most people who see them wouldn't recognize it unless they write in cursive, and I did not want a lowercase g at all. I kept on saying I didn't want a lowercase g, so when I wrote it out and improvised it just for it to turn into a lowercase g, it was just really silly. So yeah. Not only is my graduation in the front and not the back like how I wanted, but now it has a lowercase g. Now I'm just going to bedazzle this little thing. So much diamonds left. I actually didn't expect all these diamonds to be left. I was going to literally buy 2 of these because I was like, it's probably not going to be enough. Okay, now we're going to put magic reveal. I think she might eat up all of America. Tomorrow, we're going to get that bow stuff and we're going to make that bow. I'm back. Made a quick trip to Michael's to get my last supply. Ended up getting it for $9 with a coupon. and I had to return the other thing, which was $6. So technically, I only spent like $3 on it. So okay, so it's looking like the bow string is gonna be like this long, and just like get more and like do that. Your girl is very dramatic. I will be doubling it. Cut out a second one, and with the leftover lace, I'm gonna cover up the line in between, and it's gonna be the thickest bow ribbon anyone has ever seen. See what Michaels does? Michaels irritates me to the core. I finished gluing it. She's done. I'm just gonna cut everything to put right there. First, we're gonna have to glue down this X. So I think I'm gonna cut right there together, and then we're gonna slip the bow in there. This is the back of the front. The ribbon is too wide. I'm gonna fold it in. Okay, I'll come back with the finished product added to my cap. Final reveal. She literally has every last like decor on her ever. Get on there. Girl, I'm not wearing it that far down. You know, I found out I put on the lace backwards. The lace is on the wrong side too. I realized that when I put it on the bow, but that's whatever. I'm gonna eat up all America with this cap, period. They're gonna be gagged. With my cap.
Jocelyn, where's your Jocelyn? Jocelyn!
Jocelyn.
Robert's here. Who's Robert?
I'm trying to show my cap.
No one knows. Were you here yesterday? Oh.